the tone of Skia Booker is setting for his team early. A good wide open jump shot, a great drive and dish for an easy basket. That says good things for their team.
I was in practice yesterday, Kevin, and Tad Boyle was in a one-on-one conversation with Ski for about 15 minutes. I didn't ask him what it was about. None of my business, but you could tell it might have been about leadership.
Or he may have been threatening his life.
The burden of being the only guy out there. But Stanford's not going to win this game unless somebody else really comes to the front, and Marcus Allen has done that early on in the second half here.
Anthony Brown, the 7th leading scorer in the Pac-12, second on the team. He has just 5 points. He was in foul trouble.
Nice.
Great cut, great dish, and a basket for Nasta.
This guy can really play basketball. He's finally healthy enough to get it going. Last year he had a stress fracture in his leg, lower leg below the knee. Unlike Reed Travis, that stress fracture is in his femur. I've never heard of that injury before. We only hope that Reed Travis is going to be fine long term.
Here's Nastich coming off an excellent performance against Connecticut, where he scored 13 points and had 12 rebounds and 6 assists in that game.
He was the player of that game. He and the defense by Hollis Jefferson is now guarding Chase Randall.
Brown, catch and shoot, buries it free. He had 1 field goal in the first 5 Pac-12 games.
Parker Jackson Cartwright, PJC as they quickly refer to him. But all the Arizona Wildcats. That's a tough shot there.
Randall banked it in. The all-time leader at Stanford and made 3.
Lane, please, a simple 1, 2, 3 violation. But Hollis Jefferson is so good at every aspect of the game.
He's a terrific all-around player.
There is no limit what this guy's future holds for him.
Nastich fouled by Tarczewski.
At least I'm counting on him. How about you?
I'm right behind you, Bill.
Yeah, especially when the bullets start.
A 9-point lead earlier for Arizona at 26-17, but now the Cardinal can tie it on this possession. Randall on the drive, fouled by McConnell. That's his first. 2 free throws.
You old enough to remember when guys would pull up. Hello?
Yes. I'm listening, just not responding. Here's Brown from the elbow. And Houston with the offense. Randall on the bench with 2 fouls. How Lemons performs. The bench has really struggled this year because of injuries and lack of offensive production.
Robbie Lemons is a terrific player.
Right. Let's have your friends tweet you at Bill Walton. Anybody out there that attended law school with Bill that has a picture, some sort of evidence that Bill was there, please do that. As
Vino here in Palo Alto before the game tomorrow. Saturday against Cal, they're going to be at Pappy's in Berkeley. They're going to be singing the praises of these Buffaloes.
I might be joining them. That's 2 days after our last game of the season. Here's Nastich. He's fouled.
Eric Sportzel was talking to us earlier in the game about Michael Beasley is going to have to play tall tonight and use that 35, 38-inch vertical going against Pau Gasol, and off the bench will be Lamar Odom.
And you see Gasol try to back in on Beasley and is able to hit over him.
Especially with Kobe Bryant guarding Quentin Richardson, he thinks he's going to be a roamer. That's what Richardson is going to have to keep him honest if he can continue to knock down shots like that.
The Lakers played this past Tuesday night at home. Bryant opens up.
258. You were right on the nose. Not 260, not 258.
I weighed him before the game.
And he,
you know,
I don't know about that now.
Jordan Farmar has come on, coming off a very strong game the other night against the Pacers. And here's Bryant going at Wade. Got the. And as you mentioned, there have been a number of changes at the point guard spot as Odom is able to.
Yeah, I think Jermaine can use his quickness against Andrew Bynum.
Bynum playing with the 2 personal fouls. Here's Farmar. Brown met by Chalmers. Bynum feeling for O'Neal. Just signing with the Lakers as a free agent following a year with the Houston Rockets. Kobe Bryant is back on the floor. Played all 12 minutes of the first quarter. Here is Gasol. Wade.
Other teams beefing up, as he said, to beat the Lakers. So I wanted to be a different player after the trade deadline. He's certainly done.
Bryant fell down on that give-and-go baseline for an easy bucket for Quentin Richardson, but that's a tall order for the Heat to get some inside presence down low when you're going against Andrew Bynum and Pau Gasol.
As you saw right there, it's because he leaned over Gasol and kind of yelled. I mean, he was excited about the play, but they called that taunting.
And Pau Gasol right back.
Before, okay, and before the game, and talking with Eric Spoelstra, he said, look, we can try to make more things happen, but he has to be an active participant in all of this.
Nice play by Richardson on the block from behind.
Against Bynum, and Paul cashes in. And now every starter for the Celtics has scored. The Celtics have not trailed in the game, and their big lead has been 9 so far.
Shooting 75%, so they're getting very high percentage shots. This is going to be our test. 3% from the three-point line, which is a career low, but tonight he has it rolling 3 of 3, 7 early points.
And Boston rolling with 80% from the floor. Set him inside on Barnett. First quarter saw the Celtics go 1 of 5 from the field with a couple turnovers. We told you the Lakers closed out the first on a 7-0 run. Ray Allen's got 2 fouls. Kevin Garnett has 2 fouls. Gasol and Bynum have 8 points apiece as we start the second. A Gasol screen. And they got Daniels on Shannon Brown. Sasha Vujacic has come in for the first time. Gasol over the oncoming Wallace. This past All-Star weekend, Paul Pierce nails a triple right there. He's 3 of 3 in 14 minutes, 7 points.
Yeah, very proud of that three-point shooting crown that he won the other night.
And Lamar Odom.
Post up, he'll shoot that little medium-range jump shot. That 3 will always be there for him, and I think this year he settled for that too much. He's a much better player than just to be a home run hitter and shoot all those three-point shots.
Saul, Vujacic over Allen for 3. Nice position.
In the first half, if the bigs from Boston will set good screens, Ray Allen has the size advantage over Derek Fisher, and he's getting very, very high percentage shots tonight, and he's in a very good rhythm.
Celtics number 4 right now in the Eastern Conference coming into tonight. Fisher to Gasol. Into Perkins, who draws to 11, equaling their biggest tonight. 20 points and 8 in the third quarter for Ray Allen.
Well, that's the way Ray Allen gets his threes. Anytime the Celtics get those defensive stops, Ray Allen and the push of the ball by Rondo leads to those kind of opportunities. It's going to be the
22 points. We have seen him like this, and recently in that first round against the Chicago Bulls in the playoffs a year ago.
I think that all-star break did Ray a lot of good.
In the Bahamas is where he took his family.
Against Ray Allen with 7 seconds to go to win that game by 1. So it's going to be interesting to see this third quarter what happens. Can the Lakers take the lead, or will the Celtics be able to hold on and go into the fourth quarter?
Ron Artest just picked up his 2nd personal foul. He's out there with Gasol, Bynum, Brown, and Fisher. Kobe missing his 5th consecutive game. Fisher the screen. Brown swiveling inside. Artest over Rondo. That's a 3. Champion Los Angeles Lakers. That's a great ring to it, doesn't it, huh?
Yeah, that's two of the greatest franchises in the history of the NBA. So this is when these two teams get together, it's something special.
Vujacic for two. First chance.
Come back there and rebound. If you're the Celtics, tonight Rondo has 1 rebound, Ray Allen 1. We've had 3 off the bench for Tony Allen, so it's important those guards get back and get those loose basketballs.
Here's Fisher driving on Rondo. Jared Fisher so far, 3 points, minute 3. Points in the paint.
This is the sharpest I've seen Boston in a long time. Kevin Garnett looks good tonight. Pierce, Ray Allen, Rondo, they look very sharp here coming out of the All-Star break.
They played a couple years ago with that efficient offense.
I think they see the finish line. I think Doc Rivers had a little bit of gleam in his eye, thinking the team is going to make their move right now.